I am at my high school right now.
I guess I really don't know what Christmas is all about. Isn't there anyone who knows what Christmas is all about?
I'm at my high school, which is a little weird. Welcome to the vlog of finals week. I actually don't have a final. Well, I do have a final today, but I don't have a final at school today. I just lost my Chromebook charger, so I've been living it up. We have to pay $25 for a new one, and they're not even supposed to be that much. It's just they won't come in before Thursday, so we're buying one from the school. So you can tell I'm having the time of my life. But yeah, so I've been having a great couple days so far. And just being here adds to the anxiety, but it's great. So yeah, my mom's inside or not inside right now, and it's really windy. I don't know where I'm going with that, but it really is. So yeah. See ya. Sorry, my mom was coming back, so I didn't really get to end that. I will see you guys in the next time I update. It'll probably be whenever, today, maybe Thursday, I don't freaking know. It's Monday, by the way, but yeah, see ya. Here's my update for my final vlog. Okay, so I've taken the sociology one, the health, and the science one, earth and environmental. Now the last one I have is the math one, the dreaded math one that I have to go in for school tomorrow to take. Now, I was texting with someone, because this girl has the same, she's going on the same day as me, and she's been going to school, so she was texting me, she's like, how are you doing all this? Like, how do you not know? And I was like, I don't know, it's Adventum, I don't know what to do. So, she's gonna help me navigate tomorrow, and I'm scared, but it's gonna be fine, it's gonna be fine. I'm just scared, but at least I have someone to help navigate now. I was like, oh my god, you're a freaking lifesaver, thank you. So, yeah. Dreaded final is tomorrow, and then I also have to take another one when I get home. They're making us take two math ones. You have a practice one that doesn't even matter, that's in Adventum, and then the one that we have to go in to take. So I have to get up at like 6:50 tomorrow. I'm not waking up at 6. Get ready, go to school, meet up with this girl. I'm not sure if she wants me to say her name, so that's why I'm not gonna say it. And then she's gonna try and help me because I've literally never been to this school before. So yeah, and I have no clue where to go. She knows where to go. So I'm hoping we have the same building and the same class, because we're both taking math. So I'm hoping, but I'm not sure. And hopefully I'm good. So yeah, that was my update. Sorry, it's like a few days later than when I went to the school. And I've already taken a bunch of finals. Oh, I'll tell you what I got actually. For sociology, I got an 86. For, what's the other one I took? Health, I got a 85, I think, and then the one I took today, which was science, I got an 80, so I got 2 A's in a class, and, well, 2 A's in 2 classes and 2 B's in another class, and my math one's probably gonna go down, but it's fine. So yeah, I'll update you tomorrow. I'm not sure when, I'm not sure how I'm gonna update you, but God knows.
Okay, I know you can't see me. I just got up at 6:40. I kind of sprung out of bed, so that was fun. Other than that, I'm gonna try to get up soon. So I just want to mentally wake up for a bit, and then I'm gonna go get ready. I have to leave by 8 o'clock, so.
I finally got ready, got up, and went to the math test. You'll get a little story time though, so I won't tell you everything. But here are the pictures that I have. Hello. It's after testing, obviously. I'm not delirious anymore. I've had some food in me. I've gotten to rest a little bit. And I figured I should tell you what happened today. Now, obviously, I didn't get to vlog a lot because, you know, I was taking a test. But I will or did include already some photos that I took before and after. And other than that, I'll just go ahead and tell you what happened. Now, some background you need is, I'm on my period. So I know it's a little TMI, but you kind of need it for the story so you can know why I'm not functioning at all. It's a mix of a lot of stress and my period. So, just wanted to get that out there. Other than that, this is my first year of high school. I have no clue where anything in this high school is. I've been there like a few times in elementary school, once in middle school. Like, I have not really been there a lot. I have no clue where anything is, whatever. These other kids who have been there obviously know where some stuff is. I don't. So, this was my first time going there and really, like, seeing the whole thing, which wasn't really that cool, actually. It was just... I felt a little bit like I was in a high school movie, but like it wasn't that cool. So yes, obviously this morning I started off, I woke up at 6:30. I played that little clip of a black screen for you because that's what it looked like for me when I got up. I got ready, I watched some YouTube, and then 8 o'clock rolled around. So, me and my mom jumped in the car, we drove her to school, and I mentioned yesterday that I had a little navigator friend helping me. Now, we didn't actually meet up. This isn't really her fault at all, because it would have been bad if we met up, actually, because if I went to where she was, I would have gotten even more lost, so it's good that we didn't meet up. And she ended up actually giving me a room number. Now, for sake of, room numbers, should I randomly name a room number? Should I? I don't know. If I decide to, I will. But everyone's name in this story will be fake. Everything's fake, you know. Everything's fake. I'm lying to you. No, obviously we're gonna have a fake name because something happened that I have to include a fake name, and, maybe I'll include a fake room number. I don't know. So, we drive up there. There's, like, no one around. Me and my mom were gonna go wait for a few minutes, but we decided not to. So I text my little navigator friend, and she's like, hey, I'm actually already in the hallway. Now, to me, I interpreted this as, okay, I'm gonna walk in, she's gonna be right there. Like, she's gonna be right in the hallway. Like, that's what I thought. So I go up there. Guy takes my temperature, and he's like, hey, you got your Chromebook, you know where to go? And I'm like, not at all. And he's like, okay, this is very important. Go in, take a right, walk down a little bit, and take a left. Now in my head I was like, right, left. Okay, cool. So I say goodbye to my mom, and I start walking up that little walkway up to the building. This girl starts walking in front of me, and she holds the door open for me. I'm like, thank you. And then as soon as she walks in, she looks at these papers. Now, if she did not look at these papers, I would have been screwed. I would have never looked at these papers, and these papers were crucial. So she looks at she looks at these papers. She gets excited about something written on the papers. I don't freaking know. They were just room numbers and like names and whatever. We're just gonna call the room C1 because really it's just the room's gonna be called C1, okay? So I look at the thing, and coincidentally, the first name I hit is Emma, and I'm like, that's not me, but then I look over and it says Stever on the side, and I'm like, oh, it is me. And right on top, it's actually C1, the room number that navigator friend gave me, so I was like, heck yeah. So now here's the problem. I have to find where this room number is. Now, my high school it's not small. It's most definitely not small. It's pretty big, and I have no clue where anything is. This is my first time being here. Sorry that I'm looking over here. I should be looking over here. I'm so sorry. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna take the right now, because this was when the right happened. So I take the right, and I start walking down. And then I eventually hit this little intersection. Now, on the way, I'm actually seeing people that I know, and no one said hi to me. Then again, I didn't say hi to them, so... I would have said hi to you, I'm just very socially awkward. So just know, with my eye movements, I was saying hi. So, I get down to this intersection. There is a left, and there is a straight. Now, to me, I don't know why, but I thought there might be another left. There was not another left. But I was like, okay, he said to take the left. I'm taking the left. So I take the left, and I'm walking down there, and I'm getting visibly confused. I have no clue where anything is. I'm literally walking around like literally my hands are up like, I'm like giving people a sign that I don't know what's happening, please help me. And I walk by this classroom, I see this teacher, and I considered talking to her. I actually went back, but then I saw a kid in her class, and I was like, nah, I won't. So I kept walking. There's this little wall, and there's a teacher's classroom, and then it's the big office area. So I'm getting right up to that, and I'm about to pass this little wall. And I walk, and then someone walks out from the classroom right next to that. Now, this person was someone I was very close with in the past. And I was like, I knew I was going to see someone that I didn't like or used to know really well. And I saw that person. I guess I don't have to give them a fake name, but I did see someone that I knew, and they walked right out in front of me, and I was just like about to make eye contact, but then averted it, and I was like, nah, no, I'm good. And then I let them walk, and then I actually ended up turning around. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. I've been talking a lot today. So I end up turning around. I have no clue where that person went, but it was just like, hi. Like, oh god, this is awkward. So I'm walking down there, and I see this girl that I know. For the sake of story, let's call her... What does she look like? She looks like her name. I'm gonna call her Jane for the sake of story, because that's the only name that comes to me right now. So I see this girl Jane, who in my opinion, I'm comfortable talking to Jane. I'm not by any means friends with Jane, but like she's someone I could be like, hey, you know where the fuck to go. So I look at her and I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna talk to her. So I end up spinning around, like literally like a gay spin. Can I describe it like that? It was kind of gay. I spin around and I look at her and I'm like, do you know where to go? Like we both kind of gave each other a confused look, and I was like, do you know where to go? She's like, no clue. So we start talking a little bit, and she flags down a teacher. This teacher comes over, and she knew the teacher's name, and she's like, hey, do you know where to go for this final? And it wasn't my final. And the teacher was like, oh yeah, you just go down here. And I was like, wait, I have a question. Do you know where room C1 is? And she was like, oh yeah, just go back there and go straight. So I didn't even need to do this left. I gave myself all this anxiety and seeing people I don't like, and I didn't even have to do it, but I did it. So I walk back down there, I go down there, and I end up finding C1. So I'm standing out in the hallway for like 5 seconds, and literally the teacher comes out and she's like, hey, we're gonna start. And I was like, thank God I got here right on time. So she's like, okay, you guys want to like stand out here on your phones or whatever? My phone just crashed so bad, so we gotta finish this soon. So she's like, yeah, just go put your Chromebooks down on the place where it says your name. I, thank God, got to sit in the back of the classroom, like, hallelujah. So I go back there, put my stuff down, and I immediately just go out because I'm like, what the hell, like, I don't freaking care. And then I hear the lady keep talking, so I go back in, and then she's like, nah, you're good. So I go back out there, I'm on my phone for a little bit, I put out some Instagram stories, you probably already saw them, or if not, I'm including them now, I don't know how I'm gonna edit this. But I'm like, okay, time for the final, whatever. And then she's like, okay, give me your phone. So I power off my phone, put it in her little bag. And then also, it's just kind of a guide for people. And not if you're going to my school, but just a final guide in general. I don't freaking know if it's going to help you, but it might, because I was very clueless to this. So I'm just trying to help you a little bit, because I had no one to tell me what was happening. So I go in there, I sit in my little seat. We have to wait a bit. The final was supposed to start, I thought, at 8:30, but it ended up starting more close to 9. And, oh, I never talked about the kids that were in there with me. So there's this one girl that I knew from 6th grade. She was in my 6th grade class. I didn't have a problem with her at all. I just knew her. I wasn't friends with her or anything. There was this kid who, there was a kid who sat next to me that I kind of knew, but I didn't know him at first, so it was a little awkward, and then I don't remember if he remembered me. People don't remember me. There was this other kid who I was friends with last year who didn't talk to me. Felt a little offended by that, but whatever. Then again, I didn't talk to him, so I guess I can't say anything. This kid who looked like a kid that I knew, but with eyeliner. Nothing against people with eyeliner. He looked like a kid I knew, but with eyeliner. That was just like, that's the only thing I said about him. And then I remember the ratio because I counted it out. There were 7 boys and 4 girls, I'm pretty positive. So I didn't get to meet any new girls. Like, God, I'm so gay. But no, because I knew like 2 of them, and this other girl I didn't know, but I thought she was older than me, so I'm not really sure. But yeah, so we end up starting the test. And the number one thing I was worried about was my stomach hurting. But my stomach, well, not my stomach hurting. I was get concerned about that later on. I was worried about my stomach making noises because that always happens to me. So we start the test. We're doing the sample questions, and I got a sample question wrong, and I was, that's kind of, like, proved how hard this test was gonna be. I was like, oh, frick. So, we begin the test, and my stomach starts hurting. And when I woke up this morning, I had some really bad, like, acid reflux stuff. I know that's kind of gross, but I had it this morning, so I was like, oh, shit. I couldn't even eat anything, so I was living it up. So my stomach's hurting me. I was doing that. As I said, I was on my period, so everything was, like, 4 times worse than it normally is. Sitting there, whatever, and my stomach is like literally killing me. I cannot focus on this test. I'm dying. And everyone's finishing so fast. I did not mention that. Everyone was finishing so fast. Like, we were less than an hour in and people were done with the first 19 questions. Okay. And then I end up finishing, I'm not sure if I was one of the last ones, but, I don't know. We get to the second part of the test. There's a cat. Mom! Sorry about that. Just because little, you know, making sure she's okay. So, where was I? My stomach was killing me. Period was killing me. Overall, just dying. And everyone was finishing ahead of me. So I finally get to the second part of the test. I was so convinced I was going to be finished by 10, but, like, this was literally 10, and it has 41 more questions to the test. So I end up doing that. I'm in visible pain. I'm trying to give people signals that I'm in visible pain to see if they think I'm okay. Because, like, you know, I was not feeling good at all. I don't know what I thought was going to happen. I wasn't going to go home. I was going to finish this test. but I was in visible pain. So, I end up finally finishing the test. At the end, I literally just guessed because I was like, I need, like, to finish this, I need to put my head down, I need to just sleep. So, finish it. These two other kids after me finished, and then we were done. And then the lady's like, okay, well, the teacher, I genuinely don't know her name. I couldn't even give her a fake name if I tried because I don't know what her name was. I got no introduction. She says, okay, we're done. I'm gonna go get your phones for you. And I was like, yes. It's like 11 o'clock. Like, the test ends at 1. Kind of stupid. But it was like, so, heck yeah. Got my phone back. I texted Ryan very deliriously, texted my mom, said, hey, you know, just got my phone back. Tell me when you leave at 1 or whatever. And then, I forgot to mention when I got up, I was so convinced my period blood went through my pants, but I didn't. And I thought people were giving me weird looks. I just, like, it's a thing, you know, but it didn't, so that's great, honestly. I sit there in more pain. My legs were also frozen. I was, like, right next to a vent. I have no clue, but my legs still are numb from that. Other than that, we basically finished it. I have an audio that I might play right now. It's right when they said we could get our phones back.
Teachers, administrators, you may return those cell phones to students, and we will begin dismissal about 12:55. So just hang tight for another few minutes, but we are done testing for the day. Thank you so much.
The sigh is me, by the way. I'm sending that to Ryan. And then after the bell rings, I get up, convinced you know what's gonna happen, didn't. Being so gross, I'm so sorry. I get up, I leave, and I end up having this weird thing with my mom, because I called her, I was like, hey, where are you? She's like, I'm actually back over here, can you walk there? And I'm like, sure. And I can see her, and I'm like, hey, and she waves at me. She's like at least like a good 1,000 feet away, something crazy like that. You know what I'm talking about? Like, there's like a pond in between us two at this point, honestly. I don't freaking know what it was. And I was like, this way or that way, because there's a sidewalk and then there's grass. And I was like, this way, and I start walking, and she beeps at me. So I'm like, okay, not that way. And I walk through the grass to go get to her. And then we left. I had to go take a shower and disinfect myself, whatever. It was just not a fun experience. Also, I saw a few kids take off their masks. That wasn't good. I'm not sure if we were 6 feet apart. I'm not going to say we most definitely were not, because we did have a desk in a little area and then a desk in between us, so that could have been 6 feet. Well, not a desk. It was one desk and then a space and then the person. I'm not sure if that's 6 feet, but it didn't feel like it to me. Could have been. I just didn't feel the safest, so I'm not going to be going to school next semester either, because no. But other than that, that has been my little vlog, even though it wasn't really a vlog. I'm not sure what I expected. I was just gonna, like, vlog a little bit and, like, tell you this. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. Hope you all did wonderful on your finals. I did not, I can tell you that. I did good on my other ones, but I did not do good on this one. But yeah, like, turn the bell. See you in the next one. Bye!